In today's video, I'm going to teach you ChatGPT Memory. What does ChatGPT remember? ChatGPT's memory feature is designed to make your conversations feel smoother, more personal, and more consistent over time. When memory is enabled, it can hold on to useful details you've shared so you don't have to repeat them in every chat. Think of it like a running context that lives across conversations. Your preferences, your style, and your ongoing instructions can carry forward, helping ChatGPT tailor its responses to fit you better. Here's what that looks like in practice. If you prefer a certain tone, such as concise and professional, or casual and friendly, ChatGPT can remember that preference and use it by default. If you often ask for bullet point summaries, or you like responses that end with a quick action plan, it can keep that in mind too. It can also remember frequently discussed topics or ongoing projects, so you don't need to reintroduce the same background every time. If you rely on specific tools, workflows, or productivity methods, mentioning them helps ChatGPT adjust its suggestions to match your setup. And if you give long-term instructions, like always organizing research by key takeaways first, it can apply that instruction in future conversations. Just as important is what ChatGPT does not remember. It won't store sensitive information unless you clearly ask it to save that detail. And even then, consider carefully whether it needs to be saved. It also doesn't capture every single part of a conversation automatically. The goal is to keep what's helpful, not everything. If memory is disabled or you're using a temporary chat, those details won't carry over. And ChatGPT has no access to private data outside of what you share, so it cannot remember anything it hasn't been told. Why does memory matter? It speeds things up by reducing repeated setup and clarifications. Over time, it makes the experience more personalized and improves continuity, so your work feels more cohesive from one session to the next. It also supports consistent workflows, which is especially useful if you're managing recurring tasks, iterating on documents, or building a process with specific standards. A few tips help you get the most out of it. Be explicit when stating preferences or long-term instructions, and keep them short and clear. If your needs change, restate your preferences so the guidance stays current, and be thoughtful about what truly benefits from being remembered versus what should stay in a single conversation. That's the essence of ChatGPT Memory, a smarter, more personalized way to collaborate that remembers what helps and leaves the rest behind.